Think you've seen everything Europe has to offer? Think again, because Croatia is like the plot twist no one saw coming. We're talking heart-shaped islands you can actually see from the sky, sci-fi festivals that look like alien invasions, and a guy who cheated death 7 times, then casually won the lottery. This isn't just a travel destination, it's a real-life glitch in the Matrix. From ghost villages with only 23 people to homes that cost less than a candy bar and filming locations straight out of Game of Thrones, Croatia is packed with stories that sound made up but aren't. Here are 15 jaw-dropping facts about Croatia that will completely change the way you see this hidden gem. Number 13. Croatian women, a unique blend of loyalty, strength, and beauty. When Central European resilience meets Mediterranean elegance, you get something truly captivating, and that's exactly what you find in Croatian women. Known for their striking features, many Croatian women are tall, around 5'7", 1.7 meters on average, making them some of the tallest in Europe, just behind countries like the Netherlands and Iceland. Their appearance often includes glowing olive-toned skin, glossy brown or dark blonde hair, and bright, expressive eyes framed by high cheekbones, a timeless beauty that combines classic and modern styles. But their beauty is just the beginning. What truly stands out is their strength, work ethic, and loyalty. Over 60% of Croatian women are active in the workforce, and about 32% of the national parliament is made up of women, placing Croatia above the EU average. This balance of elegance and empowerment makes them admired both at home and abroad. Number 12. Croatia, Europe's most underrated paradise. Imagine spending your golden years in a stone cottage by the sea. The Adriatic sparkles in front of you, the scent of lavender and olives floats through the air, and ancient church bells echo from a nearby hilltop town. Sounds like a dream, right? In Croatia, it's reality. Forbes named Croatia one of the 12 best retirement destinations in the world, and it's easy to see why. The country boasts over 1,200 islands, 8 breathtaking national parks, and countless charming towns with Roman, Gothic, and Baroque architecture. Beyond the beauty, it's also incredibly safe. According to the Global Peace Index, Croatia ranks among the top 15 safest countries, far ahead of many Western nations, including the US, which usually lands between 120 and 130. And if you're retiring from abroad, especially from the EU, UK, Canada, or the US, Croatia offers favorable tax treaties that often prevent double taxation on pensions. That means more of your retirement money stays in your pocket. Number 11. The unluckiest, or luckiest, man in the world? Think you've had a bad day? Wait till you hear about Frano Selak, often called the world's unluckiest man. But by the end of his story, you might just call him the luckiest. It all began in 1962. Selak, a Croatian music teacher, was on a train from Sarajevo to Dubrovnik when disaster struck. The train derailed and plunged into a freezing river. 17 passengers died, but Selak miraculously swam to safety. Over the next 30 years, Selak narrowly escaped death 5 more times. A bus crash into a river. 2 separate car fires. Being hit by a bus. And his car careening off a cliff, only to be saved by grabbing a tree branch mid-fall. Then, in 2003, just 2 days after his 74th birthday, Selak won the Croatian National Lottery. Jackpot, over $1 million. So, what do you think? Is Frano Selak cursed or incredibly blessed? Let us know in the comments. Unlucky or lucky? Number 10. Croatia, the first European country with free public beaches. When you think of Europe's coastlines, you probably picture sun loungers, umbrellas, and entrance fees. But Croatia was the first country in Europe to take a different route, completely free beaches open to all. It started in 1936 when the king passed a law allowing people to choose their own beach attire. The public embraced the idea of beach freedom, and it sparked a cultural shift that continues to this day. Now, Croatia is one of Europe's top naturist-friendly destinations, drawing visitors from Germany, Scandinavia, France, the Netherlands, and North America. In 2022, nearly 18% of foreign tourists tried a free beach, with 91% describing the experience as friendly, respectful, and safe. The crown jewel? Koversada, the largest naturist resort in Europe, near Versar on the Istrian Peninsula. Open since 1961, it's like a seaside town of its own, able to host up to 5,000 guests a day during peak summer. With hotels, restaurants, campsites, tennis courts, and even pharmacies, it offers full comfort to those who embrace the naturist lifestyle. On these beaches, you might see women sunbathing with a book, Dutch families teaching kids to swim, or Swedes laughing over a game of pitchigen, a traditional water sport played in shallow sea with acrobatic moves and a small ball. And if you prefer more privacy, don't worry, Croatia has plenty of quieter options too. Want a list of the best hidden free beaches? Comment 2 below and we'll reveal the secret spots. Number 9. Croatia's hidden treasure, the Island of Love. Along the shimmering Adriatic coast, Croatia boasts over 1,200 islands, each with its own personality. But one tiny island has captured the hearts of romantics around the world, literally. Meet Galeshnjak, also known as the Island of Love. Located in the Pashman Channel, just 24 kilometers, 15 miles, from the coastal city of Zadar, Galeshnjak is a small, uninhabited island that went viral in 2009 when its perfect heart shape was spotted on Google Earth. Measuring just 0.13 square kilometers, or about 32 acres, this natural wonder has never been altered by human hands. It's wild, untouched, and deeply symbolic. Number 8. The Museum of Broken Relationships, a shrine to heartache. In the heart of Zagreb, Croatia's capital, lies one of the world's most unusual and emotionally powerful museums, the Museum of Broken Relationships. Opened in 2010, it's become a global phenomenon, drawing over 1 million visitors from more than 100 countries. Each year, between 70,000 and 80,000 people step inside, not just to look, but to feel. This museum doesn't display ancient artifacts or priceless art. Instead, it holds the remnants of real relationships, items once cherished, now left behind. You'll find a single stiletto shoe, a half-burned teddy bear, a wedding dress never worn, engagement rings, love letters, faded photographs. Each object comes with a story, sometimes a single line, sometimes a deeply personal letter shared anonymously by people from every corner of the world, the US, Japan, India, Brazil, the UK, and dozens more. Number 7. The Tank Graveyard, where war meets silence. Roughly 185 miles from Zagreb, deep in Croatia's eastern region of Vukovar, lies a haunting and surreal sight, a tank graveyard, silently decaying in the middle of the countryside. There are no signs, no tickets, no fences, just a lonely dirt road that leads toward the forest's edge. And then they appear. Dozens of rusted war machines, tanks, armored vehicles, and self-propelled guns sit motionless in tall grass, like metal beasts abandoned mid-battle. Some are half sunken into the soil, their paint long faded, their tracks barely visible beneath the earth. Others still stand defiantly, hatches wide open, as if waiting for a crew that will never return. Nature has slowly reclaimed the space. Vines wrap around cannon barrels. Wildflowers bloom in the crevices of steel armor. Birds build nests on antennas, and butterflies rest on corroded hatches. It's a battlefield turned sanctuary, where silence speaks louder than war ever could. Number 6. Hum, the world's smallest town. Tucked in the rolling hills of Istria, about a 2.5-hour drive from Zagreb, lies a town so tiny it holds the Guinness World Record for the smallest town on Earth. Welcome to Hum, a place just 100 feet wide and 350 feet long, with only around 23 residents. But make no mistake, it is a town, with everything that makes it official. Stone-paved streets, ancient city walls, a central square, a chapel, and even a mayor, elected once a year. And here's the twist. Votes aren't cast on paper. Instead, townspeople carve the names of candidates into wooden plaques, a tradition that dates back centuries. Though you can walk across Hum in just 5 minutes, it's rich with charm, history, and culture. Its most beloved treasure? Biska, a local herbal brandy made from mistletoe, once used in ancient folk medicine. Each year, the town hosts the Biska Brandy Festival, drawing visitors from across Croatia and beyond for tastings, stories, and traditional festivities. Number 5. Soccer isn't just a sport in Croatia. It's a national obsession. In Croatia, soccer is not a game. It's a way of life. For a nation of just 3.8 million people, Croatia has performed on the world stage with a level of passion and precision that defies its size. In 2018, Croatia shocked the globe by reaching the World Cup final, defeating giants like Argentina and England. The semi-final match against England was unforgettable. Mario Mandžukić's goal in the 109th minute sent the entire nation into a frenzy. In Zagreb, over 120,000 people packed Banja Luka Square, singing, crying, hugging strangers, and waving Croatian flags that stretched dozens of meters through the streets. It wasn't just a sports victory, it felt like a second independence. And they didn't stop there. In 2022, Croatia returned to the podium again, securing 3rd place and proving their success was no fluke. According to Croatian broadcaster HRT, over 1.5 million people, nearly 40% of the population, watched the semi-final match live. And when the team returned home, the welcome was beyond royal. Number 4. Dubrovnik, the ancient city of cats. Most people visit Dubrovnik to see the setting of King's Landing from Game of Thrones. Towering walls, stone alleyways, and a medieval skyline perched above the Adriatic. But once you step inside the old town, you'll notice something unexpected. Cats everywhere. Not stray animals, residents. Dubrovnik's cats lounge on sunny stone steps, peek from vine-covered balconies, nap beneath cafe tables, and silently observe the city from fortress walls. It's estimated that 200 to 300 cats live freely in the historic center, and they've become an unofficial symbol of the city. Locals treat them with deep affection, leaving out food and water bowls, building tiny shelters during winter, and even naming them. Many cats are regulars with their own spots and personalities. Some have become famous on social media, too. The @DubrovnikCats Instagram page has tens of thousands of followers, sharing daily snapshots of these furry citizens, along with their names, habits, and territories. Number 3. Croatia, the land of year-round festivals. In Croatia, the calendar isn't just a schedule, it's an invitation to celebrate. With over 500 festivals packed into just 365 days, every season brings a new reason to dance, sing, and connect. Spring kicks off with something deeply moving, Za Križan, a centuries-old nighttime torch procession on Hvara Island. Spanning over 16 miles, it's not just a religious ritual. It's a UNESCO-recognized cultural event that stirs emotion in locals and visitors alike. Summer turns Croatia into a festival paradise. In Split, the Ultra Europe Festival draws over 150,000 electronic music fans from more than 140 countries. The entire city becomes a pulsating dance floor beneath the golden Adriatic sunset. Prefer something more classical? The Dubrovnik Summer Festival offers ballet, orchestra performances, and Shakespearean plays, staged inside actual medieval fortresses. It's not just theater, it's time travel. In autumn, head to Đurđevac for the quirky and colorful Pikakijata Festival, where locals reenact a historic trick involving a rooster and the Ottomans. Think folk music, epic horseback battles, and a lot of traditional food. Number 2. A foodie's paradise, where cultures meet on the plate. Croatian cuisine is a delicious patchwork of flavors from Italy, Turkey, Austria, Hungary, and the Balkans, woven together into dishes that are rich, rustic, and deeply satisfying. In the north, near Hungary and Austria, you'll find hearty comfort foods, smoked meats, buttery pastries, and rich cheese-based dishes. CNN once listed Croatia's baked cheese roll as one of Europe's must-try traditional foods. Head to the coast and everything changes. There, you'll discover peka, meat or seafood slow-cooked for hours under a bell-shaped clay lid buried in coals. The flavors? Smoky, tender, and infused with Adriatic sea salt and local herbs. But food is only part of the story. Croatia's coffee culture is a way of life. People don't gulp down espressos and rush out the door. They sit, relax, and chat, often for hours. A coffee, which costs less than $2, isn't just a drink. It's a ritual of connection across generations. Number 1. Living well for less. The cost of life in Croatia. In an age of rising prices and urban chaos, Croatia stands out as one of Europe's most affordable yet high-quality places to live. Let's start with rent. In downtown Zagreb, a one-bedroom apartment costs about $700 to $900 per month, while in the suburbs it drops to $500 to $600, less than half the price of New York or London. In smaller cities like Split, Rijeka, or Zadar, you can live comfortably on just $900 to $1,100 a month. Eating out? A delicious meal for two with local wine costs $40 to $50. Cooking at home? Fresh produce, meat, and essentials for one person costs $250 to $300 a month. Even healthcare is accessible. A private doctor's visit is just $30 to $50, and monthly health insurance for foreigners ranges from $60 to $100 depending on age and coverage. Public transport is efficient and cheap. A monthly tram or bus pass in Zagreb is only $50. And with Croatia's laid-back lifestyle, rich culture, and stunning views, it's no wonder more digital nomads and retirees are relocating here every year.